I am at the PACC meet in Goa, and I am joined by Mr. Ashish Rakheja, the Ashish Rakheja. Oh my God! Welcome to this show.
Thank you very much, Ashish.
Ashish, as I'll quickly describe in a few words, an icon, a legend. Don't go by his young looks. He spent a number of years in the industry, and he has revolutionized EMS in far too many ways. So the viewers would like to know about Rakheja, your businesses and your success.
Sure. I've been part of this business for industry for 25 years now. So I don't know about the young, but I've got a couple of gray hair up here. So on a serious note, I started my career in '92, and that was the time when the automation systems were just making entry into India. Building automation systems were making entry. We were still on the pneumatic controls were on the way out, and the industrial automation was there, but the building automation was still on the So I got an opportunity at that point of time to work on one of the largest projects going on in India, which was Bharat Airports here in Mumbai. And my only qualification of taking up the project was that I knew computers. So that's how I was interested in this assignment. But getting onto that field was very exciting. That job itself was about 10,000 points in those days. Even till date, 10,000 point BMS project would be big. And what it did to me was, what it did for me was, when you're an automation engineer and you're trying to automate something, you need to know about the system. Let's say if I'm doing automation, I can. How can I automate it until I know the in and out? Same with the fire, same with the plumbing, same with the electrical. So the best thing that I got was to know about the systems and then try to automate it. So that was my start, and it got me onto the electromechanical platform, it got me onto the automation platform, and then I went on to design new buildings at that point of time. I've seen the trends where we started with intelligent buildings moved on to smart buildings then moved on to green buildings, and now we are talking about the smart cities. So I've seen the trends within 25 years. I've seen it. I've seen the companies evolve out here. I've also seen a trend here in India, which is not something I like to talk about, is that in '92 when I started, the automation was something which was a bright star. And suddenly, after a couple of years, remained a bright star, and nothing got implemented here because the implementation was so poor that the customers or the clients started getting a dissatisfaction out of saying, why is it like that? It's the green building movement in 2000 that brought it back. Because if you need to have a green building, if you want to have a building which is performing well, automation is an integral part of it. So we've seen the automation industry make a comeback, and now it's on the rise. And with our Honorable Prime Minister's initiative of smart cities, it has to be smart all the way.
So what do you see as a few top trends, if I may ask you, in the automation? What are your customers asking you as a designer, as a consultant?
Sure. I think one of the most important things that is happening is one which was coming out the pack also in the panel discussion was, despite having the largest pool of software engineers, we still do not have smart people to operate these smart systems. True. And as a result, a simplified display of the parameters, which is well understood by the people as well by the owners of the building, which is what we call the dashboards. We're seeing the dashboards becoming more and more evolved. That's one of the biggest trends that we are seeing. The second that we are seeing is remote monitoring, because at every building level it's becoming tough because there's a lack of pool of trained engineers and trained operators. The owners are demanding that let this be operated centrally from a remote location, which is what vendors are offering. And the third one that we are seeing is with the smart city trend that coming in, or the smart building trends which are very important, is the integration and integration of the subsystems where the industry has started demanding, and even the end user is now becoming aware of it and started asking for it. These are three smart trends we are seeing.
We are on the sidelines of the PACC meet, so we are in the lunch hour, so you will see a lot of smiles and laughter and all that. So please permit us. You will have to excuse us for this. Ashish, I'm sure you are aware of our control trends. Just to quickly sum up, it's about promoting people, products, and automation in the building automation space. So it is, we promote all these, and then we also very, very committed to skill development, right? Because that's the kind
Which is the need of the hour. Yeah.
and the ever-creating sentiment. So how do you see this initiative that
I think it's wonderful, absolutely. Control trends. What I heard about it from you, it's a requirement. In fact, we were having a panel discussion a couple of minutes back, and the underlying need was for the automation industry to rise and solve this problem. Not wait for the big daddies to come and solve this problem and become a super integrator for them. The automation industry is the one which needs to solve, and I think this initiative that you talked about can get them on one platform, can help us find a solution, and I think could be a solution for all.
super. And this cannot happen just by a couple of people like us. The whole industry has to come together, and the icons, legends in our industry like you have to also help us out in making this whole initiative very
Samir, I'd just like to add here, I think I'd like to open the platform of Acrex for control for me. I'd like to open the platform of Acrex to you. That's where the entire industry comes together. Our next edition of Acrex is happening in Delhi in 2017 in February, and that's where we would like to use that platform to call all the automation companies together. The NEK is going to be present, and we can deliberate on this topic and take it forward. We can give it a clear path rather than just talking about it.
This will be a path-breaking stuff, the right step in the right direction, and I can tell you, people, not only the viewers in India, but people and the viewers and the people behind this in North America will be extremely excited to make it. Sure. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Ashish.
Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me.